Hello and welcome back. We are continuing our work through the Leonard Complete Guitar Edition, and we are now on page 28, and we're going to start talking about whole steps, half steps, and sharps, and what that means. What we're really talking about with whole steps and half steps is really we're talking about the distance in between two notes. The really fortunate thing for us for the guitar is that we have a great instrument that represents the distance between two notes. So when we talk about a half step, what we're actually talking about is one note being one fret away from another. So notice how when we play our E on our first string open and then we press on our first fret, that is a half step. That E to our F is a half step. If you head on over to a piano, you will see that the E to the F doesn't have a black key in between. It's a half step, naturally occurring. But the F to the G is a whole step. So notice how we've now moved 2 frets up. And if you look at the keyboard going from the F to the G, there is a black key. So that means it's a whole step away. When we sharp notes, what we do is that we take that note that it says. So on this page, it's talking about F sharp. So here's our F. We're going to sharp it, which means we move it up a half step, which in guitar terms means 1 fret. So there we go. Our first string F sharp is played here on the 2nd fret. Our 4th string F, normally played here on our 3rd fret, we now play F sharp on our 4th. We've now moved it up a fret. And then just like the first string, the F natural that occurs here on the 1st fret is now right there on the 2nd fret. So there are all of our F sharps. 1st string, 2nd fret, 4th string, 4th fret, and 6th string, 2nd fret. And for some of you who look at me like I'm crazy for using the 4th finger, use it. We need to start using our pinky. We only get 4 fingers to play the guitar, and you don't want to avoid it. Looking at 57, notice how each measure has double bar lines. I want you to kind of think of each measure as its own exercise. So meaning 57 is that I would actually have you kind of practice that first measure going up and down. Do that a whole bunch, kind of on your own time. Notice how the second measure we have our third measure and then our 4th measure. Okay, so treat those as their own, each measure as their own exercise. Notice also when we sharp a note within a measure, that note stays sharped for the entire measure. But once that measure is over, then it's no longer sharped. So notice how on those 1st and 4th measures, how they also give you an arrow that says that pointing to those Fs that say also sharp. Make sure to keep an eye on that. I'm going to play through Danny Boy for us. I would say 57, just play through at your own speed, especially paying special attention to your 2nd and 3rd measures of that, really utilizing that 4th finger for that F sharp. So here's Danny Boy. I'm going to give us a 4 count, full measure of 4 and then 1, and we're going to come in on beat 2 because notice we do have a pickup there. So here we go. We are utilizing our sharps here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. little bit faster. 1, 2, ready. Oh, let me recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you over on the next page.